Hey guys, welcome back to Zoe Wanna Know. So today is episode 3 and I'm here with Kadeem. Oh, he's doing his hair.
Sorry.
You guys may have seen him on TikTok doing his famous body scrubs, often with women in very small bikinis. So I can't believe I'm actually finally meeting him because I've been seeing his content for like years and years and years. Maybe even before TikTok. I don't know. I feel like even on other platforms. I don't know. So yeah, do you want to like tell the people who you are?
Yeah, my name is Kadeem. Some of you all may know me as the massage guy or the Rasta who does do the massage. But yeah, I think a lot of you all already know who I am, but for those of you who don't, my name is Kaidem Neblett, and I'm the owner of K's Massage. And yeah, excited to be here with Zoe. Excited to be here with Zoe, for sure.
So I feel like lots of people who watch your content, they think that you're just doing this to touch girls, basically, right? Like, because that's what the comments are about, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, I want your job. Oh my God, there's no way you can be telling me that you're really just doing this for a massage, like whatever. So what do you actually love about your job?
The attention, I guess. But actually, no. On a more on a more serious note, the body scrub thing came like 3 years after me doing massages, you know. So it was just a step up or pushing the boundaries type thing. But realistically, I do need to work on these areas. It's really not like like I just want to work there, you know, like that's where your lymphatic drainage is, and that's where I need to work on, you know. What I appreciate about my job, it keeps me calm. I have ADHD and it drains me, and in a good way, you know, and yeah.
Because it's quite hard work,
Yeah,
like physically.
it's a lot of work. And after the scrub, you have a massage, and if I do 2 appointments a day, then at the end of it, I just want to smoke. And sometimes I don't even finish my food, literally, because I eat in bed. And yeah, like it's perfect. It works both ways, you know. It helps me deal with my ADHD, and then I get the attention. I get to help people feel better.
So when you say like you get attention, do you mean like that your TikTok gets a lot of comments, or like what do you exactly mean by getting attention?
Yeah, my social media, like I personally don't. Now I'm trying to like go to the comments and like some, but I'm very nonchalant towards negativity, you know. So it's all right, cool. I've seen this comment like 100 million times, you know. So now I see it, but I don't really see it, you know. But the ones that stand out, I would notice and like or reply to. So
and the reason why it's good to get attention on TikTok is because it brings you more clients.
Because it's also good for business. Right. It's good for marketing. It's
yeah. And so did you just like, how did you end up deciding that you wanted to be a massage therapist as your job?
I was broke. I swear. Before massage therapy, I did security work, like 12-hour shift type thing, and I was just tired of that. My girlfriend at the time told me I was good with massages, and I watched some YouTube videos and started my Facebook page. So like so
you didn't do any like
nothing, zero. That's when I started, right? That's when I started.
So but how did you get customers? Like when you just made a Facebook page?
Hold on. I had a lot of friends as well. But hold on. Wait,
was your girlfriend supportive of this?
Yeah. Well, how I met her was also as crazy as this story as well. So it's normal, you know, like me doing these crazy things to that extent. And it was shit in the first.
As in your massages were shit? Or
no, like
the business?
Everything around it was shit. Like I thought my massages were on point, you know, like. But like my timing was off. Like I would reach late to appointment. Everything was.
But where were you even doing it? At people's houses?
Calls, yeah, I was just doing house calls, you know. And I went to Amsterdam and I did a massage therapy course, but just the theory of it, not the practical. Because by then it was like a year after, and I had already gotten a lot of practice.
Yeah.
So I was getting better, building my own flow. YouTube killed it, you know. So I got the theory down. And then I came back and I had one promotion and I used a designer. Her name is Fun Rose. And after that, it was...
As in you just invited her to come?
Yeah, to come through, to get a massage. But like, because of the circle that I was in as well, like 1 or 2 people would have seen me around, you know? So I was circulating, but not like how I am now, you know? It was just 1 or 2 there, but like important people, you know?
But she was like the turning point that really made it like blow up.
After her energy, her post, her like, her appointment, everything just went up from there.
But at that point, you still didn't have body scrubs?
At that point, I still didn't have body scrubs. But that's how I became known for massaging.
Right.
After 3 years of massaging, I was like, okay, cool, I'm just
But were you, at that time when you were just doing that, were you still creating like the same type of content you create now that makes people, you know, it's a bit steamy? The steamy content was from like day one?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
how I drape and post and everything was day one. Like that was that was always there. And realistically I need the space. Like if I could do the massage without a towel or naked, like I would, you know, but for respect and the job and everything, I have to drape them, you know. But like space wise and how, because of the flowing technique, like you need the space and having a bikini or a panty or something in your way can slow down the process of your relaxation, I guess, you know.
So obviously it's now reached the point where like you are literally known as like well, I guess everybody would describe you slightly differently, but like basically the person that has these like steamy videos of body scrubs, right? And I guess a lot of women like find you attractive. I mean, from if you read the comments, it seems that way, that a lot of women, like part of the reason why they say, oh, I really want this is because of you, right? Not just because they think it looks like a nice scrub, but it's because of you personally, right? So would you say that like when they actually come and they book one, like do they act that way? Like do some women come and you can tell that they're really here because they want Khaidem to touch them? Like
nah. Nah.
Really?
Like I would know through conversation.
Like prior conversation or conversation at the time?
Like conversation at the time or even conversation after, you know?
So do they sometimes hit on you?
Yeah, sure. Sometimes like everybody like, you know, it's
But do they hit on you like while you're doing the body scrub?
Yeah. Yeah. But like
is that fun? Or is that awkward? Or is that part of the job? Or is that...
It's a mind joke because it's... The thing is, it's not like it just happens, you know? Like, it edges up to happening and you can foresee that it's heading in that direction, you know? So they would do things like pull the towel off or...
They pull the towel off.
Some people try to rock it off, like...
So like, what do you do?
Pull it back on. This happens with both male and females as well. Yeah, we're good. We're recording.
But then when you put it back on, do they like do it again?
Well, that's the thing. So people feel embarrassed, you know, and if you
put it back on.
Well, if you pick up on it, then they know you pick up on it because you put it back on, right?
So then they probably won't do it again.
But when I put it back on, I would tuck it in, so they would kind of know that I know that you know you're on shit. But realistically, it happens more with men than women.
Okay, but hold on. So how much % of your customers are men and how much % are women?
A small percent are men, like 2%, 3%, like, you know, 98, 97% of my clientele are women.
Right.
And I do have like legit men client that would come for the relaxation. Wives would bring their husbands and that's all good and all good. But there are some crazy dudes that would directly watch you in your face and, you know. A guy asked me to give him a piggyback once while laying on my table.
But nothing's ever reached a point where like you.
Well, I had to ask him to leave because it was kind of
really?
it was weird. And this is when I was like still in my 2 year of massaging scenes, you know, and like the respect grew now. So now I barely even get that type of shit. But yeah, I've been through plenty, friend, plenty. The worst ones are definitely with men, for sure. Like females are more delicate and hoping the guy makes the move.
Right.
You know, men are the move makers. You know.
Yeah, naturally.
So they would go for it and then hope it happens. You know, females would, you know,
just do
hint
little things.
signs. You
Yeah.
know, like moan or something, or you know, like they. But not everybody is you know, hinting to you when they moan. Some people generally,
Yeah.
you know, that's how they release and relax.
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah.
But like, has it ever happened that like, or like, what would you do if, or like, what have you done if like someone comes and, you know, they're kind of flirting with you in the massage and you actually think, oh, she's a really nice girl, like I would actually like to get to know her. I guess you want to stay professional in your job, but then
Right.
can you then like, is it that like after your job is done, you can then, you know, engage in that, or like,
Well,
how do you manage trying to stay professional versus obviously you are a man, you
Yeah.
do like girls, there might be
Yeah.
times when,
Well, firstly, we're adults, yeah.
yeah,
But I leave it to wait for a message, you know, like if I in my head about somebody or like, wow, she's beautiful,
Yeah.
or whatever. Because of the stigma around the whole
exactly,
scenes,
yeah,
I don't risk it, you know, like
Yeah.
if she messages me, then I would reply. We're adults.
yeah,
But because I am the therapist or,
Yeah.
or the person that just seen you naked on the
Yeah.
table, that's weird.
Yeah.
To, you know, like that's
yeah,
that's
So you have
weird.
to, like,
you
be
know, like
careful.
that's too it's too
Yeah.
you have to be considerate.
yeah,
Not really, because it's straightforward. You know, like I have loads and loads of females' numbers on my phone. You know,
because
But-
they have to put in their number to
exactly
get the appointment.
exactly. But nah, like I rather see you in your face next time or something and ask you out and not make it weird, you know, like a message after your appointment is you just seen them naked, you know, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes you a freak.
Yeah,
Straight up,
So it
you
has
know?
to be that they put it on you, like
Yeah,
after
it
that
has to
message.
be, and sometimes it's days, sometimes it's right after, you know, like, but nah, I wouldn't reach out. Like that's not my flex. That's not my, and again, like boundaries,
Yeah.
respect. You. Plus, we as guys can be misreading signs.
Yeah.
You know, like there's so much things that you have to cater for, and when you think about should I message, that rather you just don't. You know, like and hope they message back or something. Go ahead with your day.
But would you say, like, obviously some of them do message, so
Yeah.
have you actually like ended up in like situationships or whatever with girls as a result of them coming as a client?
Situationships? Nah. Like
Okay, dates.
yeah, I went on a couple dates with people that I met through clientele, but never a situationship or because then you have to just massage them all the time. You know, like sometimes after my day, I just want to chill, like, you know, like give me a massage type thing, you know, but because they like you because you're attractive, but also you give also
nice
massages,
experience,
you know,
yeah.
so like I want to give you a massage or, you know, like, but nah, never situationships, never,
Okay. And so in the comments, I see lots of people from all over the world, especially men, being like, oh my God, teach me, like, give me a job. I want that job, blah, blah, blah. So 2 questions. First of all, like, we don't see that many people on social media doing this, right?
Right.
There must be some kind of reason why you've been quite successful and not just anyone can do that job, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think it is? Why can't all these men in the comments just start a body scrub business and be successful like you?
Maybe because they have the wrong intention.
Because they're weird, right?
You know,
like that's what I was assuming.
And they're honestly like, I get emails, I get messages of people who genuinely would like to try to learn this type of
For like
thing.
legit reasons.
For legit reasons. At least I can. That
Seems
it's an
legit,
email, you know.
yeah.
It seems that way, but if I am teaching any of this, I need to be there because it's an energy flow. It's a vibe. I can see your intention through the whole scenes, you know. And I like to smoke and drink with my people, and that's when it would come out, you know. Like I want genuine people wanting to do this, and if you want to do this for sexual reasons, then that's cool. There's a market for it and everything, right? But like, don't disguise it as wanting to do relaxation and this is your intention, you know, because then you would bounce your head. It's two complete different markets, you know.
So have there been like many people that have come to be like trained by you and then you've realized that they have had the wrong intentions, or?
No. I've had one course, and this was only for massages. I've never attempted to give off a course of my body scrubs.
But there was one guy on your socials that was doing body scrubs one time.
That's my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
So you taught him.
Well, I taught him. That's he. You know, like he was down. He needed to
work.
You know, and he grew a love for the vibe. He was good at it.
So is he still doing it?
No. He got back in trouble. So he was like, yeah, peace. So.
Oh, so he didn't want to like stay in it.
Yeah, but at least his again, you need to be genuine with your reason. You know, he needed money. He was good at it. He built a vibe and a flow and a liking for it. That's cool. You know, I would give it off. You know, plus he's also my brother, family. It's also good for marketing, etc. But now he's on his own vibe, and that's all good. You know, he still does massages for like 1 or 2 personal clients that he has. I'm not sure if he would get back into the body scrub. Hopefully he does. But I outside of him, I've never. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's really, really scary, and
because also if they're in your business, they'll be like representing you. So.
Exactly, you know. But also, like, even if I just teach them and they go off, I still feel like
it's like a responsibility.
That's my art being tarnished for. You understand? Like, it's literally not worth it. Like, there's so many other ways to reach out to somebody rather than after they pay you, you know?
So what's your favorite one to do? Body scrubs or massages?
Body scrubs.
Why?
Because it's like playing in water. No, I'm just kidding. It's easier. It's more active. It's fun. I've grown to. It's new. You know, I've been doing massages for, 7 years now, and as much as I love it and I like the vibe and the flow, and I've had beautiful experiences with massage therapy, like, this is still new, you know, and still fresh. Excuse me.
Yeah. And is there anything else that like you hope to offer in the future?
I want to do the Chinese head spa. I know, right? Yes.
Have you experienced them?
Yes, I have.
You know, there's like one person doing it in Trinidad.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I went there.
And kudos to them. I like their spot. I like their vibe.
You been to her one?
I haven't been to. I've done it in Turkey, but I've seen it, and it's really nice, really awesome.
Yeah, she's so good at it.
Yeah, she's
Beauty
really,
Fix
really
by
good,
Marissa, big up you.
So that's sick. That's sick. But I'm putting mine by the river, so.
Okay. Well, that would definitely like go with the whole relaxation vibe, like makes sense.
Exactly.
But I guess you have to like, it'll just be, I guess you have to just find how to import the equipment in Trinidad, and
of course.
That'll be like the
well,
long
now I'm hoping that, well, not hoping, I spoke with a brand, and hopefully they sponsor, just put their name on it and send it down to me, and I would clear it through customs and everything.
So wait, you'll hook up water from the river to come?
No.
That would be so cool.
No, but that would be nasty.
Is the river not clean?
I know, but like when you're going to the river and you're doing it, it's cool because you come home and you wash out your hair, you shower or whatever. But like people have allergies. There's so much bacteria in this water. Like, there's so much to think about if you're just gonna pump water from the river. But it's just nice to see and hear. If you want to go in, then that's at your own risk. But nah. Maybe if I get a treatment,
a filter.
Yeah, I can maybe consider thinking about something like that. I want to do that, and I would like to end with a retreat. 4 or 5 A-frame cabins and I relax it. You combine me for days, like.
So would it include like food and?
Of course, come on, like it's
stuff.
everything, If you're coming for a day or so, it's all inclusive. It's whatever you want. I would send you a menu or like a proper retreat, like a relaxing,
like a wellness spot.
Yeah, that's my end.
And that'll be here in Trinidad.
Yeah, for sure.
So where in Trinidad did you grow up?
I spent a lot of time in Matlot. So I basically grew until 15, 16 in Matlot. I got arrested then, and I was in BIS, like a juvie for boys, St. Michael's. There in YTC, between, Aruka jail, and so I was between there for the last 3 years, from 16 to 18, and from then I just been bouncing around, renting here, traveling, just I'm not really from anywhere. You can say I'm from Matlot, but
you're not tied to a specific.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one. So yeah, you have travelled quite a lot. I always like to talk to like Trinis who have travelled a lot, because obviously I travel a lot, and when I'm travelling in Trinidad, I hear lots of people saying, oh, we could never do that in Europe. They wouldn't be nice to us how we're nice to you. And things like this, like when, for example, I meet a stranger and they, I don't know, show me a cool waterfall, or I meet a stranger and they offer me some food or things like that. They're like, oh, we Trinis could never have that experience anywhere, And like, what have your travel experiences been like? Like, would you say you've met a lot of like nice strangers that you've had like cool experiences with? Would you say, I don't know, like what would you say about, because I know that you mentioned like that you have done couch surfing, so that's why I'm asking, because I know then therefore you're quite open to like random experiences with new people and things like that. So like, how has that been?
I've never, maybe once I've ever like had any type of like dispute traveling. And that was in Suriname, and they stole my jewelry and all of that, and since then I've never traveled with Suriname Airways or anything. But outside of that, everything and everyone is embracing, like also I feel like people read your energy now. Like, we're in a world where if your vibe ain't right, you need to press out. So I've had people offer me food to the point where they want to put it in your mouth. I've had people offer me places to stay, vacation, trips to hotel. Like, I get, not only because of TikTok, but like in general, meeting with people, and even couch surfing. I couch surfed with a friend through Europe one time, Paris, Germany, Belgium, all couch surfing, and it was surreal. It was a vibe. It was crazy. It was hectic. I don't think I would vibe with it anymore, but like, it was. I've always had like
welcoming
experiences times traveling. After, Suriname was the only. No offense to Suriname, but you all did me dirty. So since then, I've just never been back. But even when I was traveling for like competition, like, everything is just so welcoming.
Like, what competition?
I did taekwondo for a few years, and even then it was, you would get hate home more than out there. You go out there and people are like, want to give you a hug, touch your hair. Not like I'm expecting people to want to touch my hair and shit, but like, they're so.
So do you think there's something maybe just amongst humans where people are quite, like, maybe sometimes more welcoming to like people who are different from them, because they're like, oh, it's a new, like, do you think sometimes people are like curious?
Well,
like,
yeah, but then there's also like refugees there.
Yeah.
And they hate them. You know,
Yeah.
like so.
well, that's the
like,
same
you-
like how a lot of people here hate Venezuelan.
exactly. But like, if I travel there, they like me.
Yeah.
But I look like the refugee regardless.
Yeah.
You know? So it's definitely an energy thing. You know.
Like, do you mean like that if you go somewhere and you're like quite open and quite trusting, it's more likely that people will trust you to invite you into their home or stuff like that?
Well, the trusting part, I wouldn't entirely just openly recommend, but like your personality, I guess, your
Like if you're friendly
ability
and like
yeah, just be
talking to
friendly,
strangers
nice, like excuse manners, like calm and not dry or weird, or like you're in somebody else. Like when you would like to in Trinidad, you would like I would like somebody to approach me with good day, excuse, or simple how are you is a regular thing, and people are always shocked when you ask how are you and not wham, would you see, like bro, like sometimes you just really need to, that's an opening, and yeah, it's a personality. Just be vocal, people like to hear what's going on, like if you need help, ask for it. If you like something, say it. If you
And how did you first get into couch surfing?
A friend of mine came here. I think he was a vlogger or something.
Oh,
he
told
told me about it, and I was like, oh shit, for real? And when I made an account, like people were requesting, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have people. And I was super excited about it. But it was cool when I had to go as well,
Yeah.
like just to message people and see if they would host you, I guess.
Yeah. And there's never been any like weird experience staying on somebody's couch or anything?
Nah.
Because, again, a lot of people here are like super hesitant. Like when you tell people here the concept of couch surfing, lots of people are like, oh my God, that sounds like you're going to get murdered. They don't really understand that like it's pretty normal.
My friend who couch surfed like a lot more than me, she's stayed with nudist people and hippies and, different style of people living. So she would probably have better stories, but my stories are like just cool people,
Yeah.
And then I wasn't even massaging, so it wasn't like I was known or anything. Like it was just a genuine, hey, can I stay on your couch?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have a room, you can pull through.
Yeah.
Like it's cool. So yeah, couch surfing is a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
So what are the future plans apart from the head spa? Are there any other like future plans for the business?
Just to get my content spreading here in Trinidad for,
Okay.
like work with some locals and see if they would want to do massages, try to do some give backs or something. Because my content tend to trend elsewhere. I mean, it's here as well, but it's more elsewhere. So just to do local shit, enjoy life, start a farm, swim by the river, and massage people and scrub people.
Yeah.
But nothing too crazy. Like I wanna enjoy a peaceful life. We only have that one life, so I want to enjoy it and do what I want and not what the government or anybody else, dictating. I just want to chill and do my own thing.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want them to know?
You ready for your body scrub? No, I'm good. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Peace.